I don't know what the topics are. I don't pay attention. I have a very short attention span. I hope they figure it out. What's the first topic?
Alright.
Self-esteem in relationships? That don't sound sexy.
Self-esteem in relationships. Well, first off, you gotta have one.
Gotta have a relationship?
Well, that too. You gotta have a relationship first, and then I hope you have some type of self-esteem about yourself.
And self-esteem in a relationship. When you say self-esteem in a relationship, what are you talking about? Like.
I don't know what the topics are. I don't pay attention.
Turn it down.
Just share it. Y'all ain't got to look at it.
And apparently everybody's having technical difficulties with their phone.
Self-esteem in a relationship. I think self-esteem in a relationship.
Okay, about the Rasheeda situation.
Nah, baby, that ain't the top. We on
that
the
top.
That's the topic.
That is it.
That was the
I thought that was a different thing.
No, ma'am.
Well, hell, y'all should have said Rasheeda. Hell, y'all said self-esteem.
Well, that's what
y'all
it's
should
about.
start talking about self-esteem.
It goes hand in hand.
How?
We go hand in hand.
Okay, so
Bitch.
so this is the question that I have.
Okay.
So there's the video that's going around on Facebook
Is it a
asking
sex
whether
tape?
or not. No, it's not a sex tape. Basically, she's out in a public setting with her husband, with a lot of her friends, and then the lady in which he had, or stripper, in which he had a baby with, approaches him.
Yeah.
And then she says she wants to have a conversation with him.
It was
with
Rasheeda.
the wife. So the topic or the discussion on Facebook was whether or not she was making a boss move. I personally said that she wasn't making a boss move. And I said that I felt like if she had high enough self-esteem for herself, she would not allow someone who has been a serial cheater, then turn around and brought an outside kid into the marriage, a woman who has also harassed her own children. I don't think that's acceptable. I don't think that's a boss move at all.
No, because she shouldn't even been there. She should have been dead a long time ago.
Well, you know what? This is why they said she was a boss move, because she could have acted out, but the person that Rasheeda is, she handled it like a real woman should have. She brought her to the side. They had that conversation. She said what she had to say, and she was done. I mean, what she supposed to do is beat her up, scratch her, beat her ass?
No, what she should have. No, what she should have done.
She had no control of somebody coming to her the venue that she was at.
And then she tried to avoid that lady for as long as she
could. And she just like, let me go ahead and have this conversation with you to get this over with.
But that's not my point.
Why is she still living?
My point is, why are you still with a man that clearly disrespects you and disrespects your family?
Because she loves him.
She loves him.
Is that what love is about?
Love will make you do some crazy things.
Well, you know what? And this is I came across this.
Real enough for that shit.
I came across this conversation in a group that I am in on Facebook. They wanted to know, was she stupid for taking him back? My response to that, and my opinion was when you have so much invested in someone, you have you have love, you have children, you have businesses.
Right.
When you have something invested in some things, I mean, this you think about it, and then you're like, you know what? Maybe this is something that we need to work on, because she loves her husband. Yeah, he's a cheater, he's a whore, he's all this stuff, but it ain't no different than all these people. Because who is a lot of people got stepsisters and brothers, and they mom and dad is still together. So what makes this a big old thing just because Rasheeda decided to take her husband?
That's right. That's
if you don't mind, you know what men used to say, it's cheaper to keep them.
Right.
That's exactly what Rasheeda did. It's cheaper to keep them.
Yeah, I mean,
because
this
she's
ain't
been
new.
She's been
This
with
shit
them
been going on for
before
years.
Before she had the money, before she had the fame, she was with that man and she married that man. Therefore, there is no prenup.
Yeah.
So guess what? If she was to say, "Well, I don't want this. I'm finna go away," he can come back and he could do just like any other vengeful, woman has done and take everything she has.
Yeah.
So I feel that when it comes to, I know 50%,
but because he's the richer person, she could have left him and took everything from him. That's why
when she was thinking about getting divorced from him, he gave her everything. He gave her
everything. He did. He signed everything over
he
to
signed
her.
everything over to her because he didn't want
But she
her
loved this man.
to
And I'm
take-
like,
the only thing he asked for was to keep being her manager for a couple of years.
And my thing is that has nothing to do with her self-esteem at all.
It does have
It
something
has
to do with
nothing to do
No.
with her self-esteem.
So you allow, number one, he's
have you ever
having
been married,
unprotected-
Constance?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have been married over 10 years, yes. And I have 3 adult children, yes. So at some point as women, when do we start loving ourselves?
So you think
you
that she
can't-
don't love
You
herself?
can't, how can you love yourself when you allow a man to have sex
this ain't
with
just on
other
TV.
women?
This everywhere.
I'm not.
This on
But I'm not talking
Allendale,
about
Lakeside, Seat Road.
exactly, and I'm talking
This shit been
about
going on. It
we're
ain't
talking
nothing.
about women in general. We're not talking about that. When I say there are women who's afraid to be alone.
Right.
They are afraid not to have a man next to them. They are afraid to go out into the world with their children and create their own name.
Right.
Okay? So I was married. When my son got up one morning and looked at my face to see if my face was still bruised from what my ex-husband did, I knew it was time to leave.
But see, that's different.
But that's
That's not.
different.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
No,
it
that's
is.
not different. No, abuse
I
is
agree
abuse.
with her.
Abuse is abuse. Let me tell you something.
Abuse
When
is
you are
abuse.
laying down having sex with a stripper, and you turn around and you find out you have a sexually transmitted disease, you have herpes or AIDS or whatever,
But that ain't
that
nothing
means
bad.
you don't know. You don't know, and we're not talking about this situation. We're talking about in general. So abuse is a man that's willing to call you out of your name, a man that's willing to put his hands on you, a man that's giving you a disease. That's abuse.
Or a man that brings you back a baby.
A baby.
A man
So
that
is
makes you
abuse.
feel less than a woman is abuse.
Listen,
But
right.
on just get back to the subject at hand, Rasheeda's situation, the way I feel about it is, everybody has their breaking point. She has yet to reach it.
That's right.
So, I mean, me as a woman, who am I to judge her as
Right,
to what it is that
exactly.
she, how
Every-
many strikes
everybody's
that she
situation
wants?
is
Ebony
totally
says
different. Just-
that's different.
That is
What's
very
different?
Talking
different.
about just what you're referring to. That's different.
That's not different.
I know
That's not
it's
different because we have women right here in Shreveport that have AIDS because they were married and they were in a committed relationship and their man was cheating on them. This man sat up here and had a baby, not with another businesswoman, with a freaking stripper. I have an issue with that.
Okay, but I have a question about
Alright,
that.
Wait. Y'all
Is the big issue the fact that she's a stripper?
No, the
Or
issue.
just a woman in general
No.
because you keep saying a stripper?
Well, because
she's still a woman.
exactly, but I'm saying stripper from the standpoint of more susceptible to bring diseases back.
See, I
Okay.
disagree
He
with
can
that.
get diseases
You
from
can
the
have
I did not
No,
say. I did not
no,
say.
no.
But there are certain lifestyles. If you are an intravenous drug user, if you are having sex with multiple partners, you are more at risk to have a disease. But at the end of the day, he broke that marriage and brought a child into that marriage. I have an issue with that. Okay, and that's the reason why I said that child is never going to go away. I have an issue if you're saying that she's being a boss, she is forgiving of her husband, but she's not forgiving of that woman. That woman did not make him lay down. That woman did not take that condom off his dick. That was a choice that he made.
Wait,
Probably never
when
put it on
people
her.
say that she's
But
a
it
boss,
didn't.
they're not. What they're saying is the way she
Handle
handled
the
the
situation.
situation. And
Exactly.
she did
That's
handle
the
the
meaning
situation.
of the
And
boss.
she handled it like a
Most
boss.
women
Wouldn't-
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well
She
don't
was
say
a class.
boss. Don't say boss.
Well, she did handle it like a
Yeah,
boss.
she showed-
Okay, well then.
She did handle it like a
like in
boss.
a
She
slang
did.
term.
Yeah,
Well,
this is a
Like,
slang
it was
term
a
of
boss
being a
move.
boss
Like,
Yeah.
as a boss, you don't want to see Miss Quita out, you know,
Looking
calling-
ghetto like a
calling
damn
somebody,
woman, making
jumping
a
up
big
and down.
I got to see that graphic.
But she
Because
looked like
she was the
but she
boss.
looked like a fool anyway. Let me tell you when she looked like a fool.
Let me tell you.
She
Wait,
looked like a
Constance.
fool.
You know what? You don't have your conversation. It's my
Okay.
turn.
All
Okay.
right.
So this is the thing.
I'm about
Okay,
sick of the fun
wait.
ass.
But I'm just telling the truth. This is the thing. Okay, yeah, she may look like a fool. But the thing about
What
it,
you
she
mean
has
she
not.
may look like a
She
fool?
has not actually taken him back.
Exactly.
She has not taken him back. He moved himself back into the
Sure
house.
did.
The house that they
He
built.
sure did.
They built together.
Sure did.
So she didn't take him back.
couldn't
She
really
lived
keep
on
him
one side.
back.
and on
Right,
the other side.
exactly.
So she has never taken him back. So I don't know why everybody's saying, "Oh, she took him back." Yeah, you're supposed to be cordial. And as a woman, why were we out there looking stupid and acting crazy? Yes, she was a boss, and she made a damn boss ass move because she didn't go out there and tell that woman ass up, but she
That's
was
what she should've did.
what she wanted to do in the inside.
Prove it wasn't
Exactly.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't
gonna
prove shit.
It wasn't
Okay,
change
okay,
anything.
on that note, me with my attitude,
I would have whooped ass.
it wouldn't approve,
But it made you feel
but it
better.
made me feel better.
Exactly.
The drag across the
But it wasn't
sidewalk.
gonna change it. At the end of the day, you still had that baby.
My
But
thing
and
is-
I agree
pulled
with you
the
about the
Rasheeda
boss
before.
move. But what I
ain't
would
gonna
say with
No,
it don't make
being
sense to
in a
him.
relationship like that, exactly like that situation, I was in a marriage like that. My breaking point was him bringing me a baby because I had dealt with so much. But he had done other things and cheated. And the reason why I know now that I'm older that I stayed is because he caught me when I was younger. I was 13. And he was older than me.
Trained you.
Just like he's older than her. He trained her. And to leave that with that young mentality, to leave that, even though they're older, if you're in a relationship where you start when you're 16, 17 years old, that relationship really never grows into an adult relationship. You still kind of have that puppy love, that crazy love that you had as a youngster. Because I almost killed that lady, but my daughter saved me from going to jail for murder. Like, honestly.
We should have just took her out like a boss. That could have took her from her keys.
No
So,
more.
you know,
I was
I'm
30
saying
seconds from
insanity.
putting my car into their house. That could have killed me, them, and
Everybody.
the kids.
Mhm.
But I didn't think about that. And while I was doing
I
that,
can stay for 'em.
my child called me and said, "Mommy, I want to come home. I don't want to stay at
I
this
got all
sleepover."
stay.
There you go.
So, and that instantly, I skirt, and he came out the house and he said, "I'm gone." He told me, he said, "I'm gone." But I stayed because I said, hell, after everything I went through, this ain't getting what I
Ooh, that was
didn't
my
try.
next point. That was my
That
next
goes-
point.
that
This
goes-
ain't build the same
that
well,
goes-
and I ain't build this nigga to get this nigga to
That's
nobody
so
else.
okay,
But you can take
That's my
but
take
you
on
can
the
take-
whole
but you can
situation.
take- you
I
can-
done been with you, I done built you, and I'm not gonna give you to nobody
Nobody
else.
else. And that's
Oh,
how
I
I
gave
got
mine away.
And you will
But-
not win this
But
Because-
the thing about it
but-
is,
and
what
that's
I'm
my
gonna say,
thing.
I'm not
And
saying
I'm
that
done.
you're wrong. I'm
And I'm
saying
done.
that's that young mentality.
That is a young
Because that is
mentality. That
It
is-
should happen,
That's
but
what
you
she
know
that is
has
a young-
because
that is
she's
a young
been
mentality.
with him since she was a young girl. So for her, that relationship is still young girl. Even though she's grown, she's grown as a woman, but she hasn't grown in that relationship to not
We're
think
gonna stop it.
what I would do is this, and this.
That's what we do.
So I believe that's why she's saying it's not like, oh, my self-esteem is so low. I believe it's
That
like
is a low
I'm not-
self-esteem.
okay,
If you don't,
ladies.
if that is a low
Okay,
self-esteem,
well,
then you don't
Okay,
think-
but here's the thing. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
There you
right.
go.
Opinion is
So
like
where Constance is saying she don't agree, some of us agree, some of us disagree. Everybody's entitled
But
to
you
their
know
own
what,
opinion.
Miss
So what you're
Constance,
saying
my
is
mom
opinion
did
is
that.
like an asshole. We all
Everybody
have
got
one.
one.
So now we're gonna
you were
talk
saying
about
she-
fetishes.
Fetishes.
Yes, she was young
Okay.
when he got here, and I'm just saying from my experience,
Mom.
I believe that's what it was.
Yeah.
What
So
you
we're gonna talk about fetishes.
Fetishes.
How many of us have them?
Friends, fetishes.
How many of us have them? Fetishes.
So how about this? How about we go
Hold
through
on.
go to everybody and let's talk about something that a fetish you think you may have.
I don't have none.
Taking people phone and taking selfies.
I don't
Men.
have none.
Okay, what's your
Men.
me and
In general, I mean, you
You know what? You's
Can
a
you give
hot,
us more?
hot mama.
Can you give us more?
Can somebody define fetish?
oh yeah, the fetish. There go Miss Dictionary over there. Handle that, Miss Marquis.
Sean said start drinking.
I've been trying.
Sexual fetish is anything that's outside of the norm.
Who would say was normal though?
There you go.
Society
Outside
says
missionary.
what's normal in everything. You can't
Anything that's
not
not illegal.
anything that the average person would do. You have people that only believe in missionary. So for them, for you to do doggy, for you to do anal, for you to do mouth sex, that's
What is mouth sex?
You talking about oral?
Sucking,
Cunnilingus and
Sucking it, bobbing on that knob.
giving that neck,
Bobblehead.
Bobblehead.
What's
giving
that?
neck,
giving
Fellatio?
Give a neck.
tonsil hardest, tonsil pocket.
Get peed on.
What you call it? What's the name of it?
When you do tonsillitis.
Oh, no, I ain't got gag reflex. They don't work for me.
I know you ain't got no tonsils. Long, deep,
Oh, I got all mine, but guess what? That gag reflex is not there.
Okay, now.
All right.
Miss Marquita, what is your fetish?
I don't have one.
You don't have nothing that you like to do
don't
on
have no
extraordinary.
When it comes to sex.
You look like a freak.
All right, Cookie, what's a good name?
No,
What about you,
Certain type of
boo?
men,
Oh,
something about a
my
man that
fetish.
turns you on.
What's your fetish?
I like to be in that You don't swing. like to That's be- my fetish. Upside down. I don't even want to drink out my drink. That scared me.
A swing.
Yeah, You don't like swing. chains. You don't like
Yes.
nothing like
Wow.
handcuffs.
Chains, whipping.
I like it all.
Jay,
I bet you
Jay, move out.
outside the room.
Move out.
might.
Cause baby, yeah, it's time for you to move, baby. Cause
I
that
mean, I do want
No,
to
we
explore bondage,
have
but
a
it's,
whole
I
other
wouldn't
side of
call
the
it a
house for her.
fetish.
Oh,
She has
wow.
her own
There you go.
other side of the house. She has her own bathroom, 2 of them on her side. She got 3 bedrooms on her side. J-Shell doesn't
Oh, you
have to
got
come.
that. Go ahead
She
now.
doesn't have to come.
Don't
to
even
our
come
room.
near the door. You better
She
text
don't
her.
have to.
I'm just trying to figure out. My critter said she want to be tied up. Did y'all hear that? She wants to be explored.
That's my fetish.
Okay.
I like that.
That would be
That's
my.
not a
Honestly,
fetish.
you don't know my
Wait,
fetish.
y'all talking the same thing?
I want like some
pain.
50 Shades of Grey stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Oh, I saw it the other night. Don't 50 Shade Grey mean nothing. Don't be 50
50
Shade
Shade
me. I don't want no
50
50 Shade me.
Well,
I'm
the
too
queen-
old for whooping.
It's
The
not
queen
a
of
fetish.
Spades.
What
It's
is
your
your
fetish.
fetish? You hit me like that man hit that woman. Hell no.
That was your
What is
fetish.
your
That's
fetish?
sexual.
To me?
Yes, it's
That's
not
how I
like
go.
that. What do you like?
That's
I
it.
don't have a fetish.
Nothing.
You can't act like you boring. You a lie. I'm sorry.
Now look at you. You're a freak. All right. Well, what's going on with
That's
you?
something you
Fonda?
just-
What you like to do
Your fetish is just so
extraordinary?
out of the
Yeah,
ordinary.
yeah.
You want nobody to know.
You boring too?
Well, I guess I like.
It's my turn, y'all.
The father.
Y'all can just.
Let me tell you something, bitch.
Rich cooking.
Okay. All right now.
I mean, we can all
do
sing
y'all
together,
have
but we
these
can't all talk together. It's a conversation. We everybody taking their turn. Hell, everybody can't
Go
get
ahead,
it.
baby. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't have no fetish. Go on you, baby.
You know about it.
You know you grab my
You're a
more
hooker.
titties than anybody I know.
Exactly. So that ain't your fetish.
No, because I don't get turned on by that.
It's your fetish.
I just
What
do.
used to be my fetish is I wanted to be raped.
Oh.
That is
I
a
mean,
fetish. I need to drink.
I mean, just being real, I wanted
It's a
to be raped.
scenario. It's role playing.
Role play. Role
I
play.
did. I just thought that would be so exciting to actually be raped. I mean, I wanted to be raped by somebody that I was with.
It's
You know,
role-
like,
yeah, it's a
you know,
role.
if it was my husband just taking it, you know what
It's
I'm
like when
saying?
he come off work, he just
Role
goes.
playing.
When you get off of work, he
You know,
just come and snatch your
Yeah,
clothes off
just
and just
jake him off and just throw me down.
She'd
And,
be like,
you know,
no,
You want just you like aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't realize it anyway. But But another thing, I don't know. Like I said, I told y'all before, it's weird. But I like the blowing in my hair, in my head. That's a fetish. I like the blow, you know,
like
the
the
hot
scratch.
heat in my head. That turns me on. It's weird, but it just it's a hot heat,
Get
and
her
it
on
just
fire.
brings something all over my body.
Well, let me
that's
tell
what
you
I
my
like.
fetish. My fetish, I like to role play and dress up and act out scenes of the movies. I have done Boys in the Hood, that scene when old dude was fighting. And, you know, the Nia came and hugged him. And I like to show up in sexy lingerie to the door, you know, like
Oh, we know somebody else that like to do that too.
I like stuff like that. I like to dress up and look sexy, feel
Constant love.
sexy, and role play. What's going on?
Why
with
you
Miss
from-
Constance?
All right, Miss Gonzo, we know you got something for us.
Go ahead, baby. What's your fetish?
Kiki
I'm waiting.
Sunshine.
Kiki Sunshine.
Oh, that's her name today?
Oh Lord.
Not Kiki Sunshine. Go ahead. Because I called your government name out.
You did use my government
Everybody
name.
calling her government name. I'm so looking for her.
I know, I don't want my government name. So I'm gonna check the Fonda. I said I was married
Oh.
a long time ago.
Okay, don't
All
check
right.
me, baby. Just
I
go
am
ahead.
checking you.
No,
I'm checking you.
You can never check me,
So
baby.
I'm
Fetish,
letting you know.
fetish.
Yes, I was married, and I explained that when I was married, okay, that's when I got introduced to a lot of different positions sexually and a lot of different things to entice the marriage. Okay? So
that's your
I
fetish?
enjoyed Devonda. You might want to take a drink now. Thank you, Devonda. Yeah, Devonda. Yeah, it's live now. So I enjoy. So definitely, when it comes to fetish, I don't know if it's so much as a fetish. It's different things that I enjoy doing. So I enjoy role playing. Okay, I enjoy dressing up in different characters. I enjoy doing whatever it takes to make sure that my partner is happy. That's what I enjoy doing.
Well, I enjoy
that's right.
making sure I'm happy. Let's be over with. Is it? Oh, well, I guess I'm selfish. I'm selfish.
Well, there's all types of fetishes. I mean, just think about R. Kelly and them.
And they get
Look,
don't
pee on me.
Urophilia is a fetish.
That's
It's
a
the
fetish.
fetish to like to either be urinated on or urinate on someone.
Okay, so well, it's a fetish for like when my husband come out the shower and I like the way that smell, that soap and when the shower be smelling. Yeah, you know when he come out the shower, he be fresh.
What about
the scent that comes out the shower. So that's a fetish. Yeah.
Some people like the sweaty sock.
Oh,
I
smell.
like the sweaty.
I love
the
it.
sweaty
I love
sock,
the,
locker
like
room
the-
smell.
I wouldn't say
Now
that.
that- some people say that's
Some men have a pheromone
like
that
that.
comes when they sweat. Some men just musty. Like
I love a man when he just getting off work and he comes home looking all rough and scruff. I just want to just.
That's called that.
Bam!
Oh, you don't got
I'm getting excited. Take a drink.
I got excited.
I like to play.
But no, seriously, there's a lot of different fetishes. There's ones where, okay, for instance, I had a guy that was crazy about my ears. I mean, he just got turned on. He said, let me just rub your ear, and he would literally just sit up here and just rub my ear, and I just let him do it. Hey, whatever turns the bucket. Okay, then they have people that, I mean, foot fetishes. Well, I think you said something about valleys,
rub the toes,
valleys, sun rays,
nature,
panties,
being outside.
They just want to snip your drawers.
Or just a rush
and they
of
can
being
be
outside.
fresh. It's just the fact that you once warm. And a lot of men, like people think that men that dress up as women are all gay. Some men just like the way a woman's clothes, like that. I mean, I'm not into it, but some men like the feel of a woman's clothes on their body.
Yeah, it's a different lot.
That would definitely be a
So
weird
many
fetish.
Just like some men,
fetishes.
some men have
Okay.
fetishes about
That's not my damn dress. Get your ass out of my dress.
Yeah.
There's one, I know one for sure about a man that likes to dress up as a baby, and he just wants a woman to come in baby.
Yeah, I ain't changed no grown man diaper.
Hi, Trina.
I'm not saying
And James said, hell no. To that.
there's so
He's
many
not gonna
different
dress
things.
up.
It's basically
Smell your drawers.
whatever makes your, blows your whistle. That's outside of regular missionary people.
Some
Little
people
people.
like just to be spanked.
Well, somebody said
I like the spank thing. I love it.
I love
People
it.
don't like
I like
don't
it.
need
Spank
penetration. They don't need nothing.
I'm
All
sorry.
they need
People
is
like
a
little
spanking.
people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They like little people.
In sex work, they get paid extra because they are technically a fetish.
Okay, so tonight we're gonna do something called I'll Rather. So
Would you rather?
Would you rather? I'd rather be weather. Let's weather this paper up. Okay.
So the way this games work is you ask a question and you have a choice of what would you rather do. So we're going to go around and ask different questions for everyone to see what would you rather do versus what you rather not do.
I don't want to do none of that shit. I saw y'all write that shit in green. I
Okay,
ain't doing that shit out there,
You know
though.
what? I need you to broaden your horizons now.
Stop reading books.
Oh, and just so you
That's
know,
all I do is read books. That's how you get educated.
the rule of the
That's how
game
you get
here
bored.
is you cannot say skip or I don't want to do none of it. You have to choose one.
Okay. We have a viewer. Trina says she's been missing y'all. And Trina says, been spanked. Spank me if only I had a few strong drinks. LOL.
Spank me, Dad. I've been a bad little bitch.
Spank me without that drink.
You know what?
That's cooking with the good nigga.
Okay, so I guess I'll
Bryce
start.
Marker say, let's go.
Okay.
All right for the game.
Let's go. It says, would you rather sleep with
Did you
a
have
man?
an order that you just pull that box is in front of you? I tell you.
I just peeled one. I can't even read that. I ain't got my glasses on.
Would you rather sleep with a man and 2 women or 2 men that we do and do each other?
Together. That would do each other.
Would
2
you
men
rather
that would do
sleep
each
with
other?
a man
Oh, wow.
and 2 women or 2 men that would do each other? I'd rather not do any of that shit.
No,
I'm glad that's your question.
That's not part of the
That's
answer.
your
Elsa
question.
answered.
That's her question.
She
That's
chose
her
that's her
answer.
question. That's why
She
I
has to
came
answer.
back to.
Which one
I
would
don't
you
think
do?
this one here supposed to be.
You pull the box. You.
No,
That's yours.
you gotta
Answer it.
answer it.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
don't say that mess for me.
Right.
Look,
Definitely
you got to
don't
have
want
2 men and a woman.
It don't have that option on there.
and now it gives me a man and 2 women. This like a foursome or something.
Threesome.
This is
That makes
both
four.
of them
Or
are
threesomes.
That's
one.
basically a threesome. It's you,
2 women
another woman,
or 2
and a
men.
man.
But this thing say 2 women.
Well, we know who wrote that question. She's trying to clarify it for you.
Okay.
Mama is hell.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's how Jack got
You
here.
gotta
I'm trying to
choose
tell you.
one.
She was working.
I'd rather sleep with a man and a woman than 2 men bumping and grinding on each other. So I'ma choose the women.
All right.
How many women have you chose before?
Oh, nobody but you, baby.
I ain't playing this game no more.
All right. I guess I'll choose one of them. I don't know if we're going in order, but I'll choose
Oh my
one of them.
goodness, I have a headache just thinking about this game.
You got a headache? I'm just not playing.
Well, I'd rather do a doggy style or horizontal.
What the
Well,
fuck is
man.
going on? Up and down, in and
Now,
out.
if you say one more thing like you don't know, and you
Yes, it's Jay.
Jay's mama threatened me like she gonna whoop me.
Sheila said, yeah, 2 women and 1 man.
Would I rather
they're
do
really
it
nice.
doggy style or horizontal? You bend me over and have fun, baby. Doggy style all the
What's
way.
the horizontal?
That's the
Missionary. Missionary.
Okay, who's next?
Is that you? Your question again?
No, ma'am.
Oh, it wasn't yours?
Not that easy.
Oh,
That
God.
one, I got an easy one.
I'm not pulling out of that bowl. What? You
I'm
pulling
scared
the ball over
to
here? I
go
don't want
get
that. Don't be looking at her damn question. How you
It's the
been?
same one, but
It's the same one.
Are y'all putting the question back on the
technically
board?
not. Technically not. Would you rather 2 men or 2 women for a threesome? 2 men.
I know that's
Oh,
real.
why you want 2 women? What we
Don't
gonna
put it
do?
back in the bowl.
Create a forest
no,
fire?
that was mine.
That don't mean you let her touch her. She can lick your man.
Would you rather be?
Oh no. Same thing.
We got a question.
Would you rather be sucked than kissed? Is that what your son trying to say?
Yeah.
It said, I'd rather be sucked than kissed.
What would you rather?
Which would you be rather?
You want to be sucked or kissed?
You saying I gotta kiss them after they suck it?
The question said, if you do, you rather.
Which one?
Which one you want to be sucked or kissed?
Talking about the clit?
You got face it up. God,
You talking about if he gonna go down on me? Is that
Yeah.
what you brought?
Keep his kisses to himself.
Really lit? Hell, I want to be sucked. I wanna be lit.
Baby, answer the damn question on the page.
Fuck it.
You better let him put on that little thing.
Oh, Brandon said,
That ain't
y'all be cutting up.
Let him put on that thing.
She done said, dog.
Okay, so would I rather swallow or spit? Spit.
Rather
Damn, that wasn't even an option. She said spit.
No thought on it, no kind of nothing. All right now.
Y'all don't want to elaborate on what she just said?
You know, I'm waiting on the
I
rest
really
of
want somebody to elaborate on that. That should have been a little longer
I
topic.
would rather spit.
Really?
You got it in your mouth, might as well swallow.
Oh, no. That I don't
You already tasted it. I was just going on the pot.
that protein ain't part of my diet.
It should be. It's a high
Okay,
protein
my
diet.
diet.
Such a
Say-
virgin around here.
On the liquid diet.
Good.
What was yours?
Yes, all liquid and protein. Woo! That's calling.
That's all right, cuz. Just give me a piece of chicken. Come on, baby.
Trina
It said,
spit.
would you rather be peed or pooped on?
Oh.
You better piss on me.
This ain't no 2 girls, 1 cup.
Hey, just piss on me.
Courtney said I swallowed all my kids. Oh, she said I'm swallowing all of my my kids.
Oh no.
And my Jay said, I'm going to swallow them tears before I have them. I'm swallowing all them tears before I have them.
Swallow them or spit them on the couch. There go Peter.
Okay, we got a lot of freaks.
Why you keep finding this ball? Never ask you a question.
That's your question.
That's your question, man.
I would rather eat a woman than have anal sex.
I mean, I do anal sex anyway, so it wouldn't matter to me. What kind of question that is?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Just relax all your muscles.
Don't down. Don't clench.
You got a doorbell. In and out. In and out.
So Wanda, you like the
Doorbell.
you like the
Ding dong.
sex?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you in and out, you got to play with it first. You got to get in there and you got to play with that duty hole first. And then once you get it worked out, you just can't go say, you got to go.
You gotta ease your way on
Ease your way in there. You don't say
Once you getting an anal
Sean Harris said, well done.
No, I mean, once you get past that one spot, the tough. I mean, really, if you use enough lube, it really doesn't hurt. Then you add a bullet or something. It's the best thing.
You said she was a freak.
You are undercover freak. That's what you are.
I don't do all that.
When I say you, I'm talking about with your finger.
My friend Turquoise had told me about
Follow
this.
the way it goes. Turn your body.
How about this? I ain't even interested in. I'm not here on it.
Okay, I'm trying to understand the bullet with the anal. Where's the bullet going in the vagina?
Put it on your clitoris, and the way it makes it easier for me, I lay flat. And when he lays flat, we make sure we have enough lube, and it works perfect for me. And my body is on the
y'all take a drink to this shit. She done came out her shell.
Jonathan's clapping his hands for the throat soakers. Trina said no back door for her. And Courtney said love them bullets girls.
I know that's right. What?
It's a question. We have to ask.
You just don't want nobody to elaborate on your story. Talking about ring the doorbell. What they ring your doorbell with?
Ring my bell.
Would you rather be sucked than fucked? It depends on the day. Why can't we do both?
All right,
but it's a question. You gotta choose one.
Why I gotta choose one? Today I might just want
No, that ain't how the game goes.
She want them
I
all.
want them both.
No, man. You gotta do either or.
Well, we gonna change the rules for you. Got both of them.
I mean, if she want to be the freak and do both of them, who does that gonna argue? The man ain't.
I gotta do it.
Guess what?
She's really studying that one.
John said he is taking notes.
because there is no sucking without fucking, and there's no fucking without sucking.
There you go.
They are
Some
combos.
say
But you
different.
know,
one.
if I had to choose one, come on, give me that D, baby.
Ooh.
I know that.
Grinding.
Yeah, I really have
Who
sucking.
sucked the box? I mean, sucked the question.
I'm Marina. I know I messed the name up, but she said yes, both.
Don't ever gonna say that.
You knew you were gonna say that on
Ain't no
me.
sticking without licking.
Oh, you got to lick it before
This
you
girl
stick
still has
it.
some laughing. What does yours say?
Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. I don't never want to be in y'all
You know what? I really think I know who wrote this.
I ain't write no questions. That ain't on me.
Fart in the bedroom. Bird white kissing.
What you rather do?
Well, you know what? I fart in the bedroom, but you know what? Sometimes you know how you pussy farts.
Yes.
When you
Say
don't
that
have
word.
words.
It says
Well, y'all
queef.
done said everything
Don't
else.
count. Everybody queef a little.
That's queef.
Yeah.
Queefing. That's
Well, I queef all day.
So you'd rather fart in the bedroom?
Yeah,
we
we
don't
don't
have
have
no
no
fart.
your clitoris.
No, they didn't say no clitoris.
They talking about that age.
They talking about that ass.
Oh, yeah. They act like none of these folks, they never felt like farting while having sex.
I fart all the time when I'm having sex.
Yeah, I'm a fart.
I'm not gonna do that.
I put it in one bag.
Come on, when I'm having sex, right? Y'all refer to my sex. I'd rather burp
in the bedroom.
I will fart.
And then kiss you.
Yeah, I want to burp in his mouth. That's nasty.
But
I'm
what
a
if he
fart.
burp on you and
And I hope it be one of them long, dramatic
Come on, he
farts.
burped.
What if he fart
Wait,
while he
hold
eat you?
on. You said if he burped on you and didn't want to go down?
Yeah.
Why not go down here? You can burp
But what
there.
if it stinks?
But it's down here.
Hold your damn nose and spread your legs.
in the bedroom. We don't need to be doing it if that bothers you.
Yeah.
But
We use each other's toys.
There you go.
I ain't gonna hold it and mess up my stomach. And mess
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna hold
Be
it.
having chest pains.
I am
and
not
shit.
gonna pass gas while we're having sex.
I am, because I ain't gonna have chest pains.
So you have never farted.
Never, ever, never, ever.
All right, it's my turn.
I'm late.
Okay, we on the next question.
I'm lady like I'm not gonna.
I tell them, I'll be like, baby, come here.
It just takes the move. To me, I mean, honestly, if I was a man and a woman passed gas while he was dying, while I was dying there, his thing should just go real and just fall straight down.
You go in the bathroom after you poop. That's
No, man, sit in there while
Well,
I
man, he pushing gas, so he pushing air up in you. Got to come out.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Got to come out.
Gas is toxic.
Air going
That's
every
toxic
damn
stuff.
way.
I
That's
just
gonna
can't
get
do
up
that.
in you and them
I
gas.
can't do that. I would rather get up,
We really got to
go
talk
to the
about
bathroom,
farts.
do what I have to do.
Okay,
Clean myself back up and start over.
Okay, wait, we're on the next question.
Okay.
Okay, my question is: would I rather have my neck sucked or my toes?
Y'all really like
Please suck on my neck.
Sucking assholes, man. I'm glad I don't do
Please
that.
suck on my
Y'all like
neck, cause
sucking.
toes to me that is so disgusting.
Yeah,
Well, get
y'all
your
like
face
sucking.
like a burrito.
Lean over me this
Get
time.
Oh, it feels good.
Baby, don't suck on this
I'm
neck of
good.
me no more.
Good.
Girl,
Right
it's
here.
this time.
You got you laying down.
I go and get them done.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Get that, don't forget that baby talk.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
My
Wait,
good
wait, we got another question.
Oh, and I'm Miss Constance. I mean, I'm sorry, Miss Kiki. Sorry.
Damn, everybody know who good in there. They're gonna be all up in her inbox.
Would you let your
Ain't she
significant
tagged in
other?
the thing?
No, I'm not tagged on. So, would you let your significant other sleep with your best friend
Oh wow.
or sleep with your significant other's best friend? So, either is he able to either sleep with my best friend, or is he able to sleep with?
Is either
No,
you're
you-
sleeping with his best friend or he's sleeping with
No,
yours?
wait a minute. Let your significant other sleep with your best. Who wrote this question?
Me.
She telling you, she wrote it.
Okay, can I answer some questions while you
You want
think?
me to read it for you?
Sheena says, "Oh, my neck and my back." Courtney said, "Don't touch my feet unless you want a broke nose. I'm too tickled for that." Amarina said, "Oh, my neck, yes. Draws coming off. Your draws coming off anyway." And Jonathan said, "Broke nose." Sheena said, "Jonathan, you ain't going nowhere."
God dog.
Okay, carry on.
Okay, so Melanie says she couldn't hear me. So I'm going to say again. Would you sleep with your significant other's best friend, or would I sleep with my significant other's best friend? That's interesting. I think
Get in the bed and do it all together.
that if I slept with
Girl,
my
that's
significant, if I slept with my significant other's best friend, men are extremely jealous, and that relationship would be totally over at that point. However, I think I would be a little easier if he slept with my significant other, my best friend. However, it would definitely be some boundaries. Like, it's certain things you could do.
And I gotta be there to watch.
Well, I don't want to be there to watch.
Why?
I don't want to be there to watch because I don't want to think that she enjoyed the same things that I enjoy out of it. So I guess he could sleep with a best friend of mine because, yeah.
Okay, let me answer. Amarina said both. We all sleep with each other.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
expected that. Oh, mama. Anyway, Sheena says,
I move
as
out
a
that house.
woman,
That's a freaky house.
he gonna have to get with my bestest because men don't handle that well.
Exactly.
Ego trip.
Right.
Demeter says, I'm too selfish for that. And Jason laughing.
Well, Mike said you damn right. Relationship over if you sleep with my homeboy.
Okay.
But is your relationship over with your homeboy?
Ooh, there you go.
Jackie said, hi, ladies. No way that's crossing the line.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, me. Would you rather do bungee sex or choking sex? Bungee all day long.
Bungee.
Bondage, I'm sorry.
Oh.
They spell bungee.
Choking.
Bondage all day long, because I don't need you choking me. I'm sorry.
That's
Choke
part of
Choke
bondage.
me, baby. Choke me.
Well, it said bondage and or choking.
Yeah,
So
You ain't never been choked when you
I'm
I
call.
part of
just-
bondage, but I don't want to be choked.
Yes, and he choked me, baby.
No choking over here.
It's not a choke like, oh my God, I'm about to die.
It's
It's
a
just a
pressure.
little,
You know.
on the side. You know how your jugular beats real hard?
And that's
you
all
just
it be,
cut
and
it.
they just,
You just cut it just a little bit where it slows
and
down.
they just getting
And
it.
guess
Yes.
what happens? All the blood
Oh,
that
I-
you didn't stop from
I had
here,
to think.
it goes to your clitoris. So when you climax, girl,
I'm
Yeah,
trying
really
to
that's
bad.
how
Yeah.
women start.
Baby, you choked me. I think you choked. I think it's some real shit. We be in there
And
fighting.
that's it's not on that road. It's on
Like
like
that, that's
it's
fine,
like-
but he only supposed
We
to
been
do
there.
it.
We better discuss this
Wait,
shit.
I got something to say. I got something to say. I got something to say. Costa said, I told Costa, I said, Costa, she done took over. I did. You, Costa said, no, it's the seat, baby. So whoever sits in that chair, I will not be
Who's
sitting there,
next?
okay?
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, would I rather have sex in my ass or suck dick? I'm a dick sucker.
We actually have a show
Not an
of
asshole.
Marquita giving head to a cucumber, and she's really quite well. That show, it determined who was a soldier and who wasn't. Because Miss Laquita, she got choked and didn't have a thing in her mouth.
Oh, yeah, I want to challenge you.
Wait, okay.
I want
got
to
that.
challenge you.
Hold on, we have some people talking. Amarita said, choke me, Zaddy. Jason said, bounce on it. Right Marcus said, I'm a choke. James said, that's bullshit. Courtney said, yes, tie me up. If you're choking me, I better come back with ease or we fight. Frank said, some women love it, choking, grabbing the hair. Dumpton said, nah, that gives 3 to 5 years for choking.
I'm telling you, this is shit that choking.
choking.
That's some shit that we're gonna discuss before this goes on. Because if all of a sudden we doing and you choking me, I don't know what's going on in your mind. Because we ain't discussing shit. We gonna be in there fighting.
Pineapples.
See, for me, that's something that I'm gonna ask.
Yeah,
Before me and you
that.
even, I'm gonna be
That
like,
shit.
are you in the choking? Are you in the spanking? Are you into this? Are you into that? Because if you a bore, bitch, you is. I mean,
Ooh,
I need you to be into everything I'm into, or we are not equally yoked.
That's
Okay,
true.
come on,
That's
Queen, your
true.
turn.
This is easy. Would you rather give or receive? I receive.
Did you get you one?
No. Okay, J-Mom.
Dang, yeah, I'm throwing drink all over the place.
Shay say, go from having sex to fighting, laughing my ass off.
Yeah. We're gonna have to
Look,
discuss.
he ain't even got you by the neck. You're turning around, he's still on
Say,
his
on
side.
some real shit, we gonna have to discuss this choking shit, cause you ain't gonna just gonna start choking me in the middle of it, and then that ain't cute. Hell, I'm thinking you trying to beat my ass on the slide.
Jonathan said, yep, get confirmation prize.
Yeah, we be fine.
Got you down, man.
I'm sorry, Cookie, what you
Go
say?
ahead, cooking.
It say whether I be
Would you rather
would you rather be watched having sex by
a familiar ex?
ex or a stranger?
Stranger.
Familiar ex, nigga, watch what I'm about to do.
That's what you miss.
Oh, exactly. Be throwing it back on. See, this was you
Look
at
these
one
new
point in
tricks.
time.
Oh, yeah, or some new tricks.
I'm
Shay said,
saying
laugh my
Okay.
butt off.
tabletop. I ain't never did this. I'm
Look,
One
they
time
said laughing
trick.
my butt off. Okay, we're gonna have a whole conversation about that choking stuff.
It's easy. If you tell me, baby, I'm coming, I'm choking your ass.
Oh.
Come in.
Okay, go.
Who's next?
I'm with some milk. It's your time. I'm scared. Go ahead, answer another question.
Okay. Somebody gonna have to help me. It's in cursive. I read. Would you rather eat beets than have a golden phony?
Shower.
Eat beets?
Would you rather eat beets than have a golden shower?
What
I'm
you
gonna
mean?
eat some goddamn beats.
No.
Give me that golden shower. Give me that golden shower. What vitamin does beets have?
I'd rather eat beats than get pissed by me.
Wait,
I
is
eat
eating
Well, see,
beets
that ain't nothing
sexual?
big for me. I eat beets, so let's
No,
try
it's
golden
not
shower.
eating booty.
So you're
Oh.
okay? You're okay with being
Right
But my
said a
husband
stranger. He's answering from
Ain't
the
nothing
list.
defilable
He
in
said
our
a
bed.
stranger. Jason said an ex. Courtney said new tricks on that old dog. Jason said both. And Courtney said, what is eating beets?
Beets. It's
Like
a vegetable.
a
It's a
vegetable.
vegetable.
So it's no sexual.
There's nothing.
Tell Jason I said yes, Daddy.
She said both. She said yes, Daddy. Oh my
Jason,
goodness.
yours.
We have 2 more questions.
Okay, my question say, would you rather accidentally send a dirty text to your boss or a sexy voicemail to your mom?
Oh, come on. Go to my boss.
I go to my boss.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't
I'll
do
go
that
my
to
boss.
my
What's that, a
mom.
dirty picture?
I'm
Oh, a
sending-
dirty text.
I'm
Okay.
sending all that nasty shit to my mama. She only she gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with
Ain't
you?
your mama a pastor?
Ain't that's my mama.
Wait, y'all.
Only thing she gonna say is, now you done sent this to the wrong person.
Let me tell you, Michael Allen said, look what R. Kelly started.
Well, you know what?
Jason said a golden shower.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do a sexy voicemail to my mom because she never answered her voicemail. She don't know how to check it.
That's a good one.
All right, he go next.
I definitely want to do my boss.
Okay. Oh,
You already watched the show?
That can
Would
make
you?
young.
No, he might like it. He
might
might
like
I might get a promotion.
You don't know.
But you might have to go through with it.
Okay. Would I rather have sex in the woods or on church grounds? We're going to go for the woods because I've been there, done it, and wrote the book.
I'm rather having.
Right said, hell, my boss.
Go ahead
Hell,
and
she
get
a
her
freak
going.
anyway. Hello, might raise my
But you know,
face.
you've been having sex on the church grounds since you started having sex.
I ain't go to church for that now. Hold on.
No,
I
on
went
the
to
church
church.
grounds. You can't tell me that you ain't never.
I done been to the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I done been in somebody's front yard I don't know, in between the cows. But I ain't never did it on the church ground.
They always be over there at the church on Greenwood Road.
Oh, like I said, my weirdest place was the cemetery.
See,
Whatever all them dead bedrooms.
my weirdest
just
place.
over
That was probably entertainment.
Yeah, they was like,
You just in the graveyard doing it. He in the graveyard. And then after a while, he gotta be y'all of the living dead.
They never packed.
Okay.
We got a last one here.
This is easy. Would you rather have sex on your back or get on top riding the dick?
why she gotta present it?
I'm gonna ride the dick.
I know that's
Right.
Kangaroo bounce.
Oh God, she is something serious.
And then look back at it.
There you go. Reverse,
Yes,
James said nothing wrong with the church.
Oh my God, y'all going to hell, bro.
Y'all going straight to hell with
You
gasoline
ain't
problems.
in the church.
But you're on the outside. You're going straight to
Guess
hell.
what?
You ain't there.
I ain't going to ever being in the cemetery. They got the church. They dead. They gonna try to make their ass up.
Lord, forgive me for what I just done in your parking lot.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna just take some wine and crackers and we're gonna have devotion.
But guess what?
That ball.
Churches everywhere.
Brandon says it don't matter where it's at. Just gotta get it done.
Oh, wow.
Shima said, take me to the church. Michael said, I love a cowgirl. Hee haw. Johnson said, she's riding that chair good. Rita said, back. I love doggy style. Beat up Zaddy. James said, well, he is in the woods. Brandon said, in the heated moment. And Wade Marcus said, cemetery. Hell no.
That's how you know you're a real freak.
The
You
folks
gonna have
are dead.
You gonna have sex in the cemetery
They don't know.
or in the church. That characterizes you
Well,
as
do you
freak.
even know who you were laying on?
I didn't give a damn. I was laying on him. At that moment.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. We was doing our thing.
Fucking on
You
y'all
got
ass, y'all
something
would
to
know.
something ain't going right.
You know what? If I'm doing it in the woods, it's gonna be cold when ain't no damn mosquitoes out.
Oh yeah, in the summertime, mosquitoes are
Cold.
But in the
Wait,
wintertime, you got wolves and
Shay said y'all gonna get ghost fucked.
So I have a question.
Oh my
We
God.
were talking about the cucumber. Did anybody see the video?
Oh, the woman.
Yes, and the video is down now.
She
so,
said,
yeah, so she
Yeah,
was
we saw it.
using the honey, which I've used honey before. I love honey. Huh? Yeah, but you lick all of it out.
What if he got hair?
All of it.
Well, that's
When you get done licking it, y'all gonna be sticking together.
But I mean, I love the honey because I love the taste.
They are really into.
So, but the
this
one I
night.
want to try is that so for the audience,
The
if you guys
we
didn't
know
see this one.
the cucumber and the grapefruit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've never done the cucumber before. So she took the cucumber for those who didn't see it, and she split it and she scooped it out, and she said that if you don't want to have sex, then you can use it or give head. You can use the cucumber, and it has like that same sensation.
But
You had to warm it up in the microwave for 1 minute.
I ain't
finna mess up no cucumber like that.
Okay, let me read some of this.
There you go.
Right, Marcus said that ghost ain't gonna tap me on my shoulder. Talking about I'm next. Courtney said these dead animals in the woods. At least people buried underground. Sheila said Disappearing Acts is one of my favorite movies. Wright said don't worry, I shave. Sheena said scary movie 2 in this thing. Scary movie 2 in this thing. I guess by going in the graveyard. Y'all get off of me. That graveyard shit work good.
You didn't say that when you was in the graveyard.
I'm just saying.
Police ain't coming looking for you.
Hey, sometimes the police be hiding in the graveyard. You know people be getting their groove on in the graveyard.
That is the worst feeling.
Think about it. Let me tell you something. If you were trying to sneak around, I think the graveyard would be a great place because a lot of people ain't coming to the graveyard.
Now they ain't, but they coming now. You don't look over there, there's gonna be 6 other people on
I'm
here.
like, stay on your side. I stay on my. That was back then. Y'all don't do this shit now. But anyway,
I'm trying to clean
that
up
was
now.
back then.
And now I want a cucumber with solid black pepper with lip venom.
And now we know where to find her the damn tombstone motel.
There you go. Look. Customer was talking about the video. My question is, does that turn men on that sound? Like, I thought she was dying from this. Like,
I heard it.
Courtney said the
I heard
graveyard
that
baby
just turn them on.
Some men like it thinking that they choking you, but all you got to do is make the noise.
That's it.
That sounds. So I've heard some guys say that's disgusting to me.
Yes, I've heard it
To
too.
make all that
Well,
noise
see, I
while
ain't
you
gonna lie. I like the gushy smell.
You like the good she was.
I like the gushy
Hey,
smell.
you know, I got
Okay, but
I
not
ain't
only
got
that,
nothing in here.
not
I
only
gotta take a
that,
drink.
not only that, I've also heard too. They like when you're looking up at them as well when you're giving.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's true.
So they like the sound because if you're making that sound, it gives them the impression that you're really enjoying their taste and you're enjoying their cock in their mouth. But you look up at them and they like. But I mean, when
I like it.
okay, when a man's going down on you.
Jenny. That's
Mark,
what I like.
Marquita, you're not gonna.
I'm gonna tell you my thing is.
No.
Well, I might be putting it out there too far. I'm gonna tell you my thing is. I wanna look. You know why I wanna look? Especially if my nails done pretty. I wanna just be.
All right. I do have another
They don't wanna
fetish.
be looking at it, you know.
I'm
So cute around you.
I have a fetish of when she mentioned it. I actually like to videotape myself giving gum because I like to go back and replay to see how pretty I look.
Yes.
Hey, you got something on your phone right
No, I think I'll erase
Okay, let me read.
You got
Carrie White said when she spit that Cool Whip, I almost vomit.
Oh, yeah.
And Wright said it wouldn't matter to me as long as she know what she's doing and you enjoying, then we good. James said I don't need the noise. That noise.
See, me and
Marina said yes, especially if you ain't got no gag reflexes. Okay.
I don't like all that noise.
Okay, well, we would like to thank everyone for. Go ahead, quick, shut us down. I had to just do that. Come on, tell the people that.
Hey, you already started telling motherfuckers bye.
Well, there we go. It
Okay,
was nice seeing
names.
everybody.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
This right here.
Kiki Sunshine.
I'm Trina.
I'm Felicia with an ego, but my name is Laquita.
Hey, baby girl.
I don't know who I am today.
Shit, I don't know who the hell she is either. That makes the both of us. What's your name?
Cooking with that good nugget.
I'm Puma today. I'm Puma.
Okay, now.
I thought you wanted to tell
I'm
people who your
Voodoo.
friend was.
Who are you?
I'm Voodoo.
Oh, we
we
didn't say
changed
we
names
didn't tell
every day.
the reason why she was here, did we?
It's Michelle's birthday.
It's her birthday.
And welcome.
Yes. And we also a couple of days ago, Cookie with the good Nookie. It was her birthday as well.
Gemini freaks, yay!
Showing the love to the ladies. Brown sugar, Jason said.
Bye.
I know what that is.